Hi, Dave Knight here from 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. You know, as many years as I've been going live on YouTube, it doesn't stop to amaze me how many times that I just kind of like have a brain fart as I get ready to speak. So the question is, will you be seeing this, or will I stop the video and start it again? Right now, I'm going to say I'm going to keep going and just power through it. So today was Friday, September 14th, 2018. And if you don't know this by now, I trade the crude oil futures market. That's pretty much what I always do since I guess now since my time at Top Step Trader now, and that I've been with Top Step Trader from starting roughly in August of 2014. I started looking at them and got serious in the beginning of 2015. So frankly, it's been about 4 years of my life that I've spent trying to, well, 3 going on 4. Was it 3 going? Well, it doesn't matter what it is, 4 years. So what do I have to say for it? Not much. Although that I think I've learned a lot over the time. Day trading is probably the toughest, the hardest, and it's been said it's the easiest, hardest money you'll ever make. That's true. Now, as far as me, you know, some would say that, why are you still doing it? I don't know. I mean, because I'm a glutton for punishment, pretty much. And in this sense, I'm a perfectionist. I want to resolve some of the untold issues that go on inside this environment that I can, and it's something I believe that I can improve upon and correct and move on and get better. So I guess that's why I keep trying. Now today I ended up finishing up 27 ticks. I'm up over 31,000, almost 31.3 right now. So I'm about 700 to 750 away from passing this combine and moving on to FTP, and hopefully once I get through FTP and get funded, that, you know, I'll stop doing some of the stupid stuff that's caused me the pain and anguish so far along the way. Now today I'm concentrating one direction on the short, and I wrote some notes here that I'm just going to read real quickly and then give you an insight of what I was thinking at the time, and then as the trade went on. I said at the morning, and I get started around, well, I get up earlier, but I get started around 8 a.m. CST. I usually start looking at the markets and setting up around 7:30, about 30 minutes prior of the 8 o'clock mark. So my time, that's, who cares, it's 9 o'clock my time, but 8 o'clock Chicago time, Central Standard Time. There has been no 1,000 volume bars today during the trading session so far. This means I should stand aside. SA, baby. Now, this is what I wrote. BBV, HVV, in other words, blue bar volume, highest volume bar. What I'm talking about here is the highest volume bars on both sides. 871 was recorded on the charts at 5:58 a.m. and the red side, the RBV HVB, 817 at 8:04 a.m. CST. Neither one of these are greater than the 1,000 mark, but I did mark this as a tiebreaker. At 9:02 a.m. CST, RBV HVB 1400 bar, it became a failure bar. So about an hour into trading at 9:02, there was a bar that came on the red side, and it made some new lows. At the 1400 level, it went up, and then I took a short at the failure level as the bar came back down. That particular short, I got involved at 9:03 at 68.45, and I exited at 9:15 at 68.18. So that was the 27 tick winner. 68.45 long, short, 68.45 short, and exiting once again at 68.18. That was my winner today. I was able to collect 27 ticks today on 2 trades. It is time to relax and call it a week. Short entry, 68.4, okay, I just told you, 68.45 at 9:03. Trade exit, 68.18, 9:15, plus 27 ticks. And then I saw an RBV HVB bar, 1758 at 9:13 a.m. CST. This turned the market around. It went down 2p from entry today. So, and now I looked at the market briefly after, and I can see that it went up. It tried to clear from the levels that I was at up, and it went up over 69 and a half, and then now I think it's settling around. It's close to 6,900, 68.50, 68.92 as I'm recording this. So it's been a very up and down yo-yo type of a market this week. It's good for volatility. It's good for day traders because honestly, this week was probably been one of the better weeks if you trade it correctly. From Friday of last week into this Friday, or Thursday of last week into this Friday, there was some really nice opportunity on both sides. So if you're just a short-only trader like me right now, I made money that way. But if you're a long-only trader, hopefully you made money on that side too. There was money to be had on both sides in the market this week. With that being said, that's about all I got to say. This week was kind of a challenging week because I had to reset the account again, and I'm not real happy to have to reset. Because the last one I was up over 31,000, and I can see the things that happen, and it's like I'm looking at myself outside of, and it's like an outside body experience in a sense. It's like I'm telling myself not to do it, but then I go ahead and do it. So I have only myself to blame for my failures, and I know that. And I know you guys have been very supportive and to work with me and to talk to me and to keep me in the right side of the frame of mind at times. But I know it's frustrating, and I keep wondering, when will I stop doing some of the dumb things that I've done? And basically that was the reason behind why I put that other video out about, man, I hate being long. Because long has been, even today when I look back at the long entry that I could possibly put on, it went back to break even before it went up again. So it's like, and I just don't like that feeling of a market that moves so far in my direction, then comes back and then goes a little bit under your entry point and then goes back that way. It's not an easy thing to do, and I know it does it on the short side as well, but it doesn't do it as often. And there's time that, like today, the market from 68.45, if you look at that time my entry, it pretty much goes down until it hits that one bar that I talked about, 913, and then it comes back up. But I was trailing behind that, and I was able, and I didn't get all the profit, but I got 27 ticks of profit from entry into that, and because it moved quickly down, and when it came back up, I was prepared for that. So is that how you handle a long in a sense? Well, I don't know. I mean, longs to me are a quandary right now because very few of them just like take off a certain a point and then without retracing back. A lot of my long entries will go 1p my favor and then come all the way back to break even and knock me out. It's just the most frustrating experience, that being a trade, and then the ones that I decide, okay, I'm going to stay with it, then it goes down and hits the stop, and then it goes its merry way. So it's like, so then it brings me back to the drawing board over here. Like, how do I trade the long? I mean, obviously I got to get, my way of thinking on the long side is incorrect, because if it was correct, I wouldn't lose almost 90. I figured it is 85% of most of my long trades go a certain amount of the degree in my favor, and then they very seldomly do I win on the long side. It just doesn't happen very often. But the short side trades, it's just a matter of comfort. The market falls faster than it goes up a lot of times, and it goes deeper a lot of times before it comes back. Now, will that always be that way? I don't know. I think trading on the short side's always been like that. And that's because if you take a ball in your hand and you throw it up in the air, it's only going to go up so high before it starts to fall, and it looks like it's falling faster than it ever goes up. That's just the nature of the way this world is. Things appear to go down faster than they ever go up, and especially if you think about climbing a mountain. When you start getting up to that top, you're really starting to really breathe hard, and then how hard is it to just fall back down? It's really easy to fall back down. So I'll leave it at that. This is Dave Knight here at 123daytrade.com. I got my Spartans gear on today. My boy's a sophomore. He's starting. He's on both sides of the ball. The best I ever did in football was I got to dress as a sophomore, and I lettered my junior and senior year at high school level. So, knock on wood. I hope your boys and girls that are playing sports stay safe during the fall season and throughout this school year. And hope your team wins, as long as it's not Central Catholic tonight. God bless. Take care. And I'll see you in the next video I put together. Bye for now.